and some guy walks out with a dog and a shotgun. So it's like,
The worst part about growing up in a Lebo household is after you get bashed, then you hear, wait till your dad gets home.
Oh, and
And
then
you
you
get
get bashed
bashed
again.
again.
You're about to have a kid. You're engaged. You're going to get engaged eventually.
We talk on the bike like losers. You know what I mean?
Everyone else is growing. I'm just sitting here.
Thanks so much, buddy.
You good?
Thanks so much, buddy.
It's all coming together. Oh yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know what's happening,
Wait, have we
but this
started?
is going to be crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We are great friends.
You guys all good to go?
Have we started?
Yeah, pretty much.
No
Yeah.
way.
We always start.
You just
Coming.
made us
Yeah,
is
we're,
crazy.
we're always started. Well, as Stat likes to say, he was born ready.
It's true. Tears.
Didn't look it when you walked in.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Super Shakush when I
You
walk in.
just know he's in a mood, bro.
You just know we're gonna live it up.
It's going to take him
he's
about
got plenty
20
of
minutes.
It'll
It's
take
going
me-
to take him
it'll
about
take me-
20 minutes to get his energy up.
It take me about 35 minutes while I have my head rested on this pillow, and then after that it's gonna be super easy.
I feel like you're gonna fall asleep with your head like that. Though.
No, not at all.
What is happening, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I am Ray. Sitting right next to me is Stat.
That's me. That's my name.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you, champ.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, bud.
Yeah.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah. I didn't say the living the dream thing. It
Yeah.
feels
You
different.
know what? Good. About time. I think it's time we've moved past that.
Yeah. What episode are we on now?
42.
This will be episode, I think, 69 or 70.
And you've been saying it every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, every episode. I'm living the dream, Stat. How about you,
Yeah.
mate?
And see now I'm gonna
I
be
ruined that.
upset.
I'm sorry.
Now
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
gonna
your
go back
fault.
to stage.
Yeah, I'm
Before we
idiot.
get to our guest today, ladies and gents, he's finally back and we have a Goose cam. Goose, what's happening, buddy?
can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm good.
What are you broadcasting to from Lebanon?
Look at this, bro. He's full, a radio host. The camera's a little bit low. Maybe we can fix that a little bit later. But it's good to have you, brother.
Good to be here.
Let me
Thanks
tell you a
for having
story about this guy.
Oh.
I'm at the barber today, and I walk in, and he's getting a haircut. We share the same barber. And, hey, Goose, this, that, whatever. You know, good. This, that, I'll see you tonight. He leaves. I jump in the chair, get my hair cut. My barber goes, oh, yeah, don't worry. The fee's covered.
Huh?
I go, who covered it? He goes, Joey did.
No, who else is gonna cover
You're
it?
just a shub. You know that?
Love
I
you.
appreciate you.
me. Love you, Habiba.
I love you.
Love
So
you
were
more.
you there before him and he was waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did you cover the next guy? Did you do one of those blessings?
No, no,
No,
chance.
stop that. I would have been
I
upset.
took the free cut and I ran.
pay for the person behind you?
No
Pass it
chance.
on.
And ladies and gents, we also have Jono and Andrew. Welcome to the show, boys.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it's a good surprise for you.
This one's going to be crazy. You just know it is. Stat,
Yes.
after many years,
Yes.
many years of us doing this show together,
Yep.
breaking our backs, blood, sweat, and tears, doing
Yes.
this as professionals,
Preach.
as we are,
Yep.
we got ripped a lot.
No, not at all.
And we talk about it a lot on the show, how there were people that would rip into us and there were people that would, you know, make fun of us and discourage us.
Yes.
One of those people,
My best friend Jono.
our best.
I gotta admit as well, like I was a bit like that at the
Yeah,
start.
but you weren't as
I
bad
didn't
as
last
him.
as long.
You weren't as bad as him. He
Bro,
ripped into
I
us.
made a promise that I'd never step foot on this show, and that would be like, bro, one day I'd be like, you loser. And now look at me.
Now we're bare losers.
Loser.
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 We're all losers here.
Hey, listen, can I just say,
You can.
so much fun. I'll do this again. I
Ten
won't
out of 10
watch
we'll
it.
do it
I
again.
won't. I still haven't watched an episode, but I'll do this again.
Oh, so, you,
I've watched the video.
so you lied on Talk to Me then?
No, I have watched the video. I went
Okay.
back. I told you I went back to the garage.
Yeah,
ones.
fair
I did. I watched like 2.
Oh, the garage
No,
ones.
3. I watched like parts of them, and then when I got bored, when it got to 40 and stuff, I just.
Same with me, bro. I'm with you there.
That's same with me, yeah,
And
same.
Behind the camera, as per usual, doing all the engineering is my brother, Joseph.
I don't know if you can hear me, but hello.
It's the two Josephs in the corner.
The JJs.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's Joe squared. Did you say that, Ghost?
I said JJs.
Oh, sorry. My
Did you
bad.
also notice? Look at their camera.
Yeah.
You gotta look down there, mate.
All the crap's gone. I fixed it.
Oh yeah.
It's now professional.
Now it's the best camera ever.
It's going to be wild today, ladies and gents. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you know when every episode is there. Joe's putting up the wrong stuff, mate. Like, get it right at least one episode, buddy.
Goose.
Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you know when the episodes are coming, because they keep saying to us they don't know when they're coming, or they don't know that a new episode are released.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's people just don't want to watch our stuff, but I think
It's fair play. Watch Jono's episode of Talk to Me. It was actually really cool. We got a little bit deep there.
What you guys talk about?
We're not doing that.
You're
Not doing
gonna
that.
have to watch the episode to find out.
Link in bio.
At surrenderedapparel _ at surrenderedapparel.com.au.
I'm going to apologize in advance, ladies and
plug
gents.
it in.
I will not be able to control this episode. I'm hoping Goose in the corner over there will be able to, but we'll see what goes down.
We'll see what happens.
Living on a prayer.
100%.
Listen, the reason Jono's on the show is because he decided to, beg us to advertise his products.
On my hands and knees.
Oh,
Yeah, went on his hand and knees. Please, I'm begging you. Let me go and talk to me. Let me talk about the product. No, but in all seriousness, very excited.
Thank you.
It's very cool.
Thank you.
what's
It's,
the product?
it's exciting. It's so exciting.
I did it again.
My shirt.
Nice.
My shirt with scripture on it.
Nice.
Yes.
Surrender the Apparel, ladies and gents. If you want a shirt that has a verse on it, wow, there was one. All right, okay,
all right. I
that's
let it
it.
slide. I
That's
didn't
it.
say
That's the
anything.
only one.
I didn't
We're
say
not doing it anymore. Where's my bottle? Okay,
Well, the
that's it.
podcast or?
Big coffee. Big drink. You got
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want a
Right down
shirt
the
that
goal.
has a verse on it, if you want to represent Christ in a
Stand
different
up and
way,
show us the back.
Yeah, of course.
I'll show them the back. Stat loves shirts with verses on the back of them as well.
I just
writing.
love zero writing on the back. I just love your tasty pops more.
Give us the cam,
Look,
Joey.
just as a FYI, I've got an Al Pacino on the back of my head.
Oh, good.
Pacino.
Almost balding
Why
twice.
are you
Oh,
dying on the
you,
cross?
you can't see it, jokes. You can.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go to surrenderapparel.com.au.
very good.
That's where you can find all your shirts. You can even request shirts.
Absolutely.
Give yourself a little plug, Jono.
Start a conversation about Jesus, folks. That's the whole point. All right, go spread the message. Find an excuse to talk to someone. Give someone the gospel, and then tell me about it so I can post about it. I'd love to hear about how you get a shirt and how it actually starts a conversation. It'd be awesome.
I've seen it firsthand. Like when I was training with Jono, he wore one of those shirts, and this guy just comes up to me. He's like, "Bro, I love your shirt. Like my son, that's my son's name." And they started talking about like the Bible and the verse. I'm like, "Bro, it like definitely works." Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah,
That was a different time to the one I told you
yeah.
about.
That was, like,
Really?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like any
completely
time.
That's so
different time.
nice.
that was Bass Hill.
You know who that happens a lot to? It happens to Goose a lot.
The Bible verse.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time.
They come and they ask me. They go, "Oh yeah, you have John 3:16 on your shirt. What does it say?" And they'll hide it. So I don't read it, but it's on my back. Not like I can read it anyway. they all tell me.
Hide it from you.
It's just a weird hug from the back from a stranger.
Yeah.
That's a power move, bro.
It is, hey. Hey,
Yeah.
what is it?
Hey, just random pop.
Hey, why is it? Hey, what is it? Why you give him a piggyback?
Sometimes it's the random at the gym. Sometimes it's someone I know. It's just they're always testing me, always on my toes.
Well, it's a good way to start a conversation about Christ. So if you want to start a conversation about Christ, ladies and gents, go to Surrender the Apparel. Very excited to see what you're going to
Thank
do.
you. Yes. It's
Nice.
exciting. It's
I
nice.
feel like we should be ripping him for at least 2.5 years before we start encouraging him.
No. We don't do that here.
Oh, you're so nice.
We don't
I
do
love
that.
you guys. It's great to be here. I'm
Hey,
having so
this
much
guy,
fun.
he's so much nicer to everyone else than he is to you.
He's
and
like
me,
our
Goose.
family.
Yeah.
Like my dad will rip me, but love it everyone. You like
I
my
think that's
dad?
where I got it from.
Okay.
He learned from your dad.
That's where I got it from.
And then Andrew just decided to rock up. I love that.
Yeah, I spoke to Jono today, and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing the podcast." I'm like, "Oh, I'm coming."
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's the way to go.
works out well with the boys. Why not?
Why not?
A
Cheeky
little
little
bit of
laugh.
chit-chat.
How's Mickey?
The bloke is in Dubai right now,
Oh,
and he sent these photos
Since when?
yesterday.
Okay.
He's only there for this is the final part of their honeymoon.
the final leg.
They sent
Last
Carol.
inning.
Carol recorded him, and they're in this like underground aquarium, and all you see is this massive swordfish shark. I don't know what it is, swordfish shark thing. He goes over, and this is Mick's face. He's like, he just looks at the camera like what the heck? What's that? And bro, he just looks like he's so out of place there, bro. He does not belong there, especially in Greece, bro. He looks like his name is Semir. Like he doesn't look like a local. The bloke, yeah, like it doesn't. It shouldn't be there. He should come back ASAP.
Is he wearing one of those like big purse bags when he's there as
No,
well?
the reason why I say he looks like the biggest import, and that's not his real name, is because he's wearing the tank top and he's just doing the poses on the views. You know.
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness.
Yeah, so he's got some nice photos, but it doesn't look like.
Can I tell you some of the photos? He's got a certain glow. He looks fantastic.
He looks so.
He
happy.
looks so good.
Yes, they're very good
does.
photos.
Honeymoon
But-
photos, bro.
But you can tell, like, okay, he's not a local. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
obviously.
Obviously.
Have you got photos like that from your honeymoon?
No, because we went to Byron Bay.
That's fair.
Because
What a letdown.
yeah,
You didn't get photos of the hippies over there?
oh mate, that was the worst part, and the whole place smelled like illegal substances. But I couldn't go anywhere because
I love that he stopped because he knew
I was
he
gonna
was on
say
camera.
it, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
I'm not just making up stuff. But yeah, that was because of COVID. So I couldn't.
okay.
I didn't want to leave Australia, and then get trapped somewhere, like just in case there was another lockdown or something. So,
But imagine being trapped in like Hawaii or something.
Bro, fantastic, eh?
oh mate, I'm sleeping on the streets.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no, I'm not coming back.
No, what for?
Yeah, no.
Being trapped somewhere in another country for COVID.
But you know what? Hawaii has a lot of homeless people.
I'm not a fan of Hawaii. Like, it's fine, but our beaches are better.
Unsubscribe.
That was quick.
I mean, you don't go for the beaches. You go for like the hikes. You probably go for the. I love the pineapple plantation.
Yeah, Dole.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
The best pineapples. You got pineapple soft serves. You got the train that you get to drive around the. Bro, it's just
I didn't go
pineapples
in that. The
everywhere.
line was like 2 hours. I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for this train.
Bro, sick. I swam under a waterfall. I didn't get to do any of the islands. There's helicopter. Like, it's crazy.
Maybe I should.
Haven't you seen Lilo and Stitch, bro?
Did you go around?
I
the
haven't
island?
seen Lilo and Stitch.
No way.
You haven't seen Lilo and
Bro, can I tell you the funniest
What?
cartoon ever? You have to watch Lilo and Stitch. It's so funny.
I'm full not joking. I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Emperor's New Groove?
You know
Oh,
what?
cuz of
The
course
more
you
we
must.
talk to
Okay,
him,
you can have that
the
one.
more we talk to our brother Nathaniel, the more we realize he didn't have a childhood.
No.
He didn't watch The Simpsons. He
He,
didn't
kn-
watch.
he
Lilo
knows
and Stitch.
Hercules. He knows Hercules.
watched Lion
and he knows
King.
Mulan.
You know what? I didn't watch The Simpsons either.
Look at us.
I didn't watch that.
Good Christian men.
My dad was like, "Hey, them little shaitan."
Did you ever
It's
try? Did you ever try to watch it with him out of the room?
Yes.
bro.
And
I
every
did-
time he'd walk in, he'd lose it at me and turn
Yeah.
it off. It's like, "Chill."
bro. Whenever we would try to watch it, Dad would come in,
Yeah.
belt us,
Yeah.
and then walk out.
There were some pretty like rude
It's
jokes
a
in it.
horrendous
Definitely.
Yeah.
show.
I never had that problem because I'll just shoot past it straight to the 6 o'clock news.
South Park, no problem.
Not a problem.
I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, but I had GTA 3. So like I didn't understand, bro. PS2 me was like, yeah, this is great.
Blake's just killing people on a game.
I'm running
and I can't
over
watch
people
yellow
24/7.
on TV.
I was pretty consistent as a child. I didn't watch any of the bad stuff, and I just stuck to Crash Bandicoot, so I was alright.
Best game.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking, we're preaching. That's what we're doing. Kingdom Hearts, what a game, bro. I still haven't finished number 3.
Actually, me and Andrew had this phase in our life where he would come over and we would spend 7 or 8 hours. We'd spend an hour each creating our character on WWE.
Oh, that was the best.
And our characters were blue, pink, purple, fuchsia. It didn't matter what it was.
The Blake's
They
hands
weren't. They
like
weren't normal.
10
Green.
meters.
SmackDown vs. Raw. is it?
Bro, we had small people who were super heavyweights that could lift up the entire map. And, bro, it was fantastic. And we would play Hell in a Cell and we'd do one match for 4 hours. So we'd create our characters for an hour each. Then we'd jump in a Hell in a Cell and we'd do that for 4 hours straight. By the end of it, if our character got punched once and fall on the floor, it took them 15 minutes to recover of real time. So we sat there laughing, ha ha ha. This is so funny. Our players are dead. We're looking at a blank screen, bro. It was a screensaver the whole time.
We just
Yeah.
keep sending our characters off the cell, bro.
That's
Just send
awesome.
They
them.
did a little dance and they got to the
Yeah,
edge.
yeah.
It was
so
mad.
you guys did that for hours.
Yeah,
like
oh,
days.
we played so many
Would
games.
you
bro.
guys have been exhausted by the end of that?
No,
Nah.
Come on, man.
no, we were fried as bro. Do you remember the times I slept over? We would play till like 3 a.m. and then you hear like your dad getting ready for,
Yeah.
for work.
Was this like 2 weeks ago?
We'd have to hide.
We were talking about that. We were talking about that before. How in our late teen years, bro, we would just hours.
But you never get tired as a kid.
Bro, 24/7. We do all
Just fun,
nighters.
bro.
No, as soon as you have
Hang
someone
out.
with you.
Yeah.
Me and Nathaniel were unemployed for the same amount of time.
It's so true.
Do you remember?
Yeah, bro.
He'd come to my house every night. We'd play Taule.
Yeah.
We played backgammon,
We
bro.
played
Bro.
backgammon for 4 hours.
I'd rock up at like 11, and I won't leave before 3,
My
3:30.
mum would be like,
Yeah.
"What did you do last night? How come you came in so late? Where were you?" I was like, "I didn't go anywhere." Yes, you came in the house at 3 a.m. Bro, there's no exit to get to the garage from the house entrance. But anyway, so she thinks I'm out at all hours of the night, but really I'm sitting in my garage, bro. We didn't even have a garage door. We had a tarp. We had,
So, yeah,
we had the
that's
tarp,
right.
and it was
Yeah.
winter, and we're both freezing,
Freezing.
bro.
Yeah.
It was like 4 degrees.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
it's
was,
something-
that was a good time.
We would do the same thing. We'd just be sitting in the car outside the house for hours, just talking, listening to music, whatever. But there's no chance I could do that now, bro. I'd be exhausted.
Yeah, no.
You know what would help though, Stat, for us to keep our energy up and keep things going?
Let's keep listening to music in the car by yourself. Tell me. When I do that, I get neighbours angry. But hey, whatever.
That's because of your exhaust fumes.
That's because the extra, mate. There's nothing better. No better
Because he
vehicle on
doesn't
the road.
realize he can actually turn the car off and
That's
still
crazy.
listen to the music.
Yeah.
No, what would help you with that is Magic Mind. Mate, this stuff, you boys need to try it. It's actually phenomenal.
Can't send it.
Ladies and
I've
gents,
heard great
you want
things.
one?
Yeah, send it.
Yeah, Goose?
It's
Very good. I remember
hit
this
me
from the last episode I was on.
Josephine, you want one?
Wow, good catch. Joey, you want one? Ah. Looks like we're all drinking Magic Mind tonight. I like it.
Love it.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you right now, Stato and I did not plan to do this episode tonight. We were just going to do one talk to me because we've been filming a lot recently. So we've been tired. But then Stat goes, you know what? Let's just drink some Magic Mind. We'll get some extra episodes put in.
Preach.
So that we're, not wasting any time.
Just
Not
want to
wasting
get that
any
mental
gas.
clarity, you know what I mean?
That's it, ladies and gents. Boys, guess kun.
I won't take, bro.
Give us the shot, brother.
Yes, good.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, biggies.
I'm excited.
Uh-huh.
Do we down it at once? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's good down there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ladies and gents, Magic Mind is a
actually
productivity,
very good.
mental health shot. That was
I said that last time
disgusting.
as well.
That was
I didn't say that last
Adam.
time though.
Ladies and gents, if you need some mental clarity, if you need help to get on with your day and to get in that extra podcast or get in that extra work, Magic Mind's here to help. And this is how they're going to help you, ladies and gents. They're going to help you by giving you 20% off your order. All you need to do is type in the code RayandStat20.
Let me say the code.
Go for it.
RAYANDSTAT20.
Very good. Or just click the link in the description and that will give you 20% off your Magic Mind so that you have some mental clarity and you're able to get on with your day. Boys, what you reckon of that?
Hey, it tastes really good actually.
It's decent,
I
eh?
normally am not a fan of matcha, but that tasted great.
Yeah, it's very good. What about you,
I
Andrew?
like the last time. I like it again.
Yeah?
Doesn't change.
That's it, boys. Ladies and gents, make sure you order your Magic Mind and they'll take care of you.
Are you allowed to have more than one?
Yeah, also.
have one.
I mean, you'll
Am
probably stay up
I
all
going to
night.
be able to sleep after that?
I don't know.
How much caffeine's in it actually?
I
Sorry.
mean,
that
Give us a
Like
review
30
tomorrow whether you slept tonight.
Oh yeah. All right.
I can't.
This is Andrew from the future right now.
I'll leave it. Maybe I'll have it later.
Hell
in the
with
episode.
me.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's been 42 days. I haven't slept.
42. What are you talking about?
42.
What a time.
Yeah.
Good times.
How's your wife going?
Good.
Still preggers?
Father to be.
You'd hope so.
Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. I was just talking today to my boss, and he's got like a 2-year-old daughter, and he's like full G'ing it up. He's like, bro, look at this photo. He's showing me photos of her. I'm like, man, she's so cute. And I'm like, man, you're making me excited now, like more excited. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
She's due in Jan?
2nd of Jan. Yeah. But it
You're
will
gonna have
likely
a
be
very
December.
you're gonna have a very interesting Christmas season then.
Oh yeah, Christmas, New Year's.
Could happen at any point.
And she's born on Christmas. Does that mean I give her one present?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But you spend like the same amount that you would on a birthday. You
Don't
wouldn't
even
double
give
up.
her any presents.
Yeah,
you
that's
tell her,
it.
no, sorry, this is Christ's
Sorry,
day. It's
you
not
have to-
yours.
Now,
Yeah,
you know
true.
what?
There he
You
is.
know who's a genius? Is your brother Mick.
What has he done?
Marry
He's
her
very smart.
on her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that is so smart.
He'll never forget.
Never forget 2 presents in one. Or you know what? Just every year, I'm taking her out for her birthday and for anniversary.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going away for the weekend. That's it.
The,
Done.
the easiest thing he's done, definitely.
Very smart, man.
Yeah.
It's good.
Honestly.
Father to be. I still can't believe it.
Bro. I just think like I wonder how I'm gonna be,
Are you going to be like Saturday?
but no way.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Goose?
Oh,
Why are
I'm
you
gonna
laughing?
belt my daughter till she cries. No, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Why are you
You're
laughing
just
in
going to
the
make sure
corner
that she wears a bernite everywhere she goes.
I,
Oh, yeah,
I
I'll
like
do that.
I like that Goose thinks he's safe over there because he thinks he's not actually in the show, but there's a camera on him. We've got a mic on him. He's not safe.
I have a question for Goose.
Yes.
Am I allowed to mention that you're in a relationship?
Yeah, it's not a secret.
I'm just double checking. Listen, I don't know. Right?
He's been hiding
You
her
already
away out of
mentioned it,
Glenora
just
the
in
whole
case we have to
time.
cut. Okay.
That's like it. That's like it.
Do you get baby fever now?
What is it?
Bro, he's not married.
Baby
How's he gonna
fever.
get it?
I get baby fever, bro.
Yeah, but you're not normal.
Baby fever. You don't know what
Baby
fever
fever's
no,
for
baby-
chicks.
baby
It's
fever
like a
is where,
sickness
like,
you get from
Chicks
kids.
get baby fever, like they get very excited for a.
Oh,
No, bro, if you want to be a dad, like if you love kids, why not? Why can't
of course,
you?
I want to
No,
be.
no,
a dad.
you can. Yeah.
You're
That's
getting
like-
baby fever right
I'd
now.
like to
Now
get a
you're
missus
married.
first.
Yes, fair enough.
I
And
already
you've got a
have a
baby on the way. Fair enough. If you don't have baby fever, bro, there's a problem. But why can't you?
Answer his question.
No, yeah.
no, I don't
Okay.
think so.
I think you just hate
Bro,
it.
tell us how you really feel, eh?
Huh?
Tell us how you really
I
feel.
want 5 kids.
What an offensive question.
Me and Vanessa, listen, can I tell you, me and Vanessa, I'm not joking, right? if we see a little kid, we get so excited that we'll tease the kid, we'll make him cry, and then we look at each other and we laugh. And we think this is great. Can't wait to have kids.
So you can't wait to have kids to bully your child.
Basically.
Every kid, we love doing it, but we look after them, right? We like play with them, haha.
You can bully my daughter. I give you permission.
Bro,
But then that affects how much she loves you or not.
Your daughter's not even born, and she's already being spoiled.
You can bully her now if you want.
He just comes over and he just starts shouting at Christina's belly.
Imagine not being born.
I'm like, Uncle Johnny.
What a loser!
I think
Nah,
I think the reason why me and Marie don't have baby fever is because we're around kids. Her two brothers have kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, three kids. Ayana, who's 3, Jack, who's 1, and Casey, who's maybe 4 months.
You dug yourself a hole there, buddy. If you
That's
got any
cute.
of that wrong, they're gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
that was a close call.
No, I got it.
He's not 4 months. He's 42 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
42.
Yeah, and,
my boy.
Yeah, that's
and they're always with us. They're the best kids.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
we don't miss
cute,
them.
yeah.
On that 4 months thing. What about these parents who are like, oh yeah, my child's 26 months old?
Yeah,
Right.
gotta go.
No,
Yeah, not a fan.
He's
Gotta
2,
go.
do this.
he's 2 years old, bro. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm 3.5. No, you're not, bro. Shut up. You're 3.
3.
What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly.
3.5. Nah, I hate when the parents go like, oh yeah, he's 120 months old.
Yeah,
I'm like, cuz, what are they, warranty on a bed?
No, you know what's bad?
What are they interest free on a
You
bed?
know what's bad when you're trying to be polite and say, "Oh, how's the kid going? How's the kid?" And then they start giving you the whole history
that
of like, "Oh, they've been coughing now, so I took him to the doctor, and turns out he's got this, and we have to give him this, and this is the medication." He's
It was either good or not good.
yeah. That's all I need to know.
When did I ask?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, John?
I don't know.
You
I don't know.
literally asked.
I literally asked.
It's true.
How's the
He's not
baby?
wrong.
Oh my goodness, let me bring out my scroll.
Yeah, but
I
then you're
asked for
stuck.
that.
You're stuck listening to the scroll.
It's terrible, bro.
quick question.
Look,
how,
I get it.
How old are you in years, not months?
Just when you know.
Answer. All right. So you're 348 months old. So next time, bro,
Is
you're
that
so-
it? That sounds young.
Hang on a sec. Hang on. That is.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that again.
Yeah, you're 348 months.
Nah, he's
Right.
older
So next
because
time
he's got more
I'll
months
ask
in
you,
it.
I'll go to your mum and be like, Auntie, how old's your son? Oh, he's 348 months old. Yeah. The That's the black someone's dead.
300.
That sounds young.
That's crazy.
It sounds young if you're in the Bible times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine you stuff that up in your accident and you say years. How old's your son? 348 years.
No, that's it. It's over.
Who is he? Noah.
He did.
Yeah.
But is it not crazy that we grew up together and like we're still around? Like
Yeah.
each other?
They were not dead.
Oh,
We're not dead, yeah. I'll give you that.
My mind just went like completely
straight to death.
to sadness and death.
yeah. I went. Oh, sure.
Yeah, well, maybe I asked the question wrong.
Yeah, definitely asked the question wrong.
But don't you guys think it's crazy? Like, bro, a lot of people don't end up with their same mates this many years later. Like, Andrew and I were talking about the fact that even though we don't hang out as much as we used to, it's like every time we do, we pick up where we left off.
Yeah, it's like it feels like we see each other every week.
Bro, the other
Most
day,
of the time we do. But
the
we
other
do it
day
for
when I
church,
came
but we don't
over,
actually like talk every time.
Yeah. It's
the other day when I went over to Andrew's house, it was the first time I hung out with him and his wife.
Yeah,
Oof.
Like, ever.
properly. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And it felt like you've always hung out with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Christina enjoyed that, bro.
They probably cussed me out when I left.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Christina did. Christina did.
Andrew butted on me. I heard the whole thing. Yeah. It's right. What an idiot. Nah, but I think on that though, like to take it a little bit kind of like the serious route, but I think that we're really blessed in that regard.
Yeah, 100%.
That we've maintained a friendship for so long and we've all stuck around, and I think it's really cool.
But my favorite part about that is that we've all had our dramas, right? Like, hear me out. I know you had your little eye roll there and your little twitch. But what I'm saying is that every single one of us growing up, because we're all dumb in the head, we've all had our dramas. We all had our issues over the years. And then yet still we found a way to fix it and we're all good.
It's because it just takes a conversation.
Stat
It takes
hated
3
me at one
minutes.
No, it's never
One
been
point?
anything serious, thank God, right? It's not like anyone did something to someone else and wronged them.
Yeah, no.
But also, we're bred with forgiveness, thank God. So if someone does do something like that, we get over it pretty quickly and we move on, which is good.
It's also because we're men.
Yeah,
And then we're not in our teens anymore.
exactly.
We have bigger problems to deal with.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
life.
I like to think there's a bit of maturity there.
I also like to think that the reason for it is our foundation in Christ.
100%.
And that's sort of what I was trying to get
You know
at
what I
with
think
all
it
of
is more than that? I think it's the fact that we all serve together,
Okay.
right? Like,
Yeah.
like straight up.
There's a new
For
mistake.
example, me and you, like I never had beef with you. I saw you weird,
I
strange.
don't blame you. I do not blame you. Have you met me?
No, I'm only
Have you
joking.
seen the stuff that comes out of my mouth?
No.
I'm a moron.
But you know, since Epic, I promise you, I feel like
Yeah,
we're
mates.
much closer mates.
mates,
Do you know what I mean? And I think for us, at least, Nathaniel's my tenant. I have to be his friend.
I have to keep the house.
You don't have to be his friend. He has to
should
be
we
your
get-
friend.
Should we get into this, boss?
No.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Two
We'll get
fans?
there.
Oh,
No, you're his boss.
Nathaniel's my boss.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I
because
never wanted to mention this because I didn't want to take it too far. But please.
Nathaniel's my boss. So Nathaniel actually pays me. So he's my boss. And I was gonna
That's
ask
the dumbest
him,
way to
bro,
think of it.
he was telling me about how successful he is at work, and I was like, bro, can I have a pay rise?
And I was like, man, I'm gonna see how you go.
Maybe you should tell your employee to install your own aircon.
Nah,
It's about to get to
He's
hot
got two
season.
fans.
I
He
got two
doesn't need
fans,
more than
guys.
that.
I got two big ass fans.
Wait, where were we going before this?
We'll go on to the fact that serving helps you become closer.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway,
No, it's definitely because we're in church together. Like I was away for 2 years because I got married and went to Guildford for a bit, and then now I'm back. But boys, we have the knowledge of forgiveness, and that's the key thing, I think, because you've got people out there like worldly people, like they'll have like a fight or something, and then that's it. They hate each other.
It's done, eh?
And it's
for
done.
years,
They're like,
for years.
that person's dead to me. This, that. For us, we'll get annoyed at each other. We might be angry, maybe a bit salty at each other for a bit, like that. But then we end up forgiving each other. Like I've had that with a few of the boys. Like,
Yeah.
And now I love, like, not now, but I forgave them, and it's back to normal.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest,
Simple.
I don't think anything actually affects me, so I've never experienced that. This guy was just telling me how.
This guy doesn't feel pain.
No, I don't know. I can't remember what you said, and I was like, "What the heck? How come you never told me?" And you're like, "What am I going to tell you for?" It's like I don't know. It's like true. There's no
like,
point.
Yeah, and it was also when we were kids. So
Yeah.
who cares?
Talk about holding a grudge.
Ooh. What else can you hold?
Magic wine.
Magic wine.
Wow. You're getting good at this stuff, bro.
Thanks, bro. I want to be here more often, so I'm practicing.
Nice.
Look at him just shooting his way
That's
into the
like a-
show.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I have a chat with Jono with that, but that's mental.
Unbelievable. No,
Time
you
out.
have to come first.
Time
you have
out.
To, you have to come start.
Like Goose has always said, without me, there's no work done.
It's true.
But without start, there's no show.
Oh,
Wow. Deep. Felt it.
I
Well,
don't
maybe
like
that was a
that you
cholesterol,
tried
but I
to
felt
double
that.
cross me and Goose with that one statement.
Well, don't bring Goose into this.
No, I'm bringing Goose into it.
It was just you.
He's our featured guest 24/7. You try to push me off my own show and then push him out.
Our show, firstly. See, that's why you got.
Ah.
It's our show.
He's right. He's right. There's Mashek now. There's
Now,
Mashek.
now,
grudge
no
for 10
forgiveness.
years.
No forgiveness.
you're not invited to my wedding.
10 years, 10 eternities later.
So it's 1,000 months.
Andrew's right in the fact that there's a lot in not just Christianity but Lebo culture where if someone wrongs you, like khalas, they're
Arabs
done.
in general.
Yeah, they're like,
yeah,
eye
we're
for an
terrible
eye,
like
tooth,
that.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, shut up.
But like you guys said, forgiveness is such a massive part of Christianity. And I think it's important for Christians to understand that and to understand that your brotherhood doesn't just come from, liking the same things. It comes firstly from a foundation in Christ and your brothers trying to please Christ with their lives. Like, I think the only reason we stuck around each other is because we all realize we have the same goal.
Yeah.
And that's to represent Christ and to live a life that pleases him with full purpose. Juicy, tell me.
Well, biblically, it's impossible to serve while having a problem with someone. That's biblical, and the Bible tells you to get right with that person. And the reason why it says that is it's not, believe it or not, it's not for you and it's not for the other person. It's for God. It's to glorify God through that situation. And furthermore, it'll be very hard. Not very hard. It's nothing's impossible for God, but God can use you more and use you better when you've come to that point of forgiveness where you're doing it because he first forgave you. And that's biblical.
Yeah.
If God can forgive you for your sins and what you've done, who are you not to forgive your brother?
100%.
There's a parable about it as well.
What I was going to say, the parable, I think it was on Sunday, about the 10,000 talents and the 1,000 talents. It's the exact same thing. I don't know, for those who aren't familiar. Goose, do you want to run us through it?
I I don't think it was 10,000 and 1,000, but it was a small amount.
1,010 or something
Yeah, yeah,
like
something.
that. It was whichever one was. It was like
Yeah.
100-fold
Yeah.
the amount that was
Yeah.
owed.
Either way, the gist of the parable is that there's a servant that owes his master an enormous amount of money, let's say $1 million, and the master forgives him the debt, says you don't have to pay it, you're sweet, you're all good. And then that same servant goes up to some guy that owes him, let's say, $100,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of showing that same forgiveness that he was shown,
Puts him in jail.
literally, stuff puts him in jail. He puts him up against the wall and chokes him. Like the Bible says, he grabs him by his throat and he says, pay me what you owe me.
Yeah.
And then throws him into jail. The master finds out about this and
Loses his
blasts him, gets rid of him and puts him through with the tormentors. And it's a great way to look at the Christian life in that we have been forgiven such a massive debt in our sin. How could we not do the same for others?
I agree.
Yeah, it's not worth it at the end of the day as well. Like, we're gonna have a fight, hate each other for what?
Life's too short.
I was too short.
Yeah, it is. I think that's the thing that I've learned over the last few years is like we haven't seen some of the boys in ages, or like you said, you were gone for 2 years, didn't see you as much, and now it's like I appreciate those friendships that we had from when we were younger so much more now, because it's like there's a little bit of nostalgia there, but it's also we're adults now. We don't have that stupid baggage of arguing over the dumb stuff. Now we're just happy for each other.
Yeah.
Like when I see the boys succeed, I'm so keen. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's the same way with everyone at the moment.
Forgiveness betters you as a person because it's unfortunate, but I've seen it not only in my life but in other people's lives where bitterness eats you up, and it really ruins how you are as a person and how you treat people. But forgiveness, it just sets you free.
Yeah.
And that's through Christ.
100%. And like I was saying before, a lot of it comes down to like, well, we were talking about earlier how, you know, we'd argue about different things like back in the day, and then, you know, you hold that little grudge for a little bit and then you let it go. But over time, like you start, like I was saying before, you mature a little bit. And with that maturity, you start to realize, okay, these things that I was once bitter at my mate for or bitter at someone else for really don't, in the grand scheme of things, don't matter.
Yeah.
That's something that you've gotten really good at in the last few years. Like if something happens to you, bro, no problem. There and then you're like, hey, this is something that we need to talk about or whatever. And I've seen you do that, and like, nothing major. I haven't heard about anything major happen, but I mean, like, just in general, if there's even a potential for something like that to happen, you deal with it on the spot.
Yeah.
For me, for example, in my life, I think dealing with things on the spot is the best thing. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's, as soon as something happens, you know what? Don't even let it go, bro. Don't let it get to that.
100%.
Go and deal with it.
Yeah.
Go sit while it's fresh. Let the emotions out. Have a conversation. No worries. You get over it.
Talk
You're
about
happier.
Talk about it.
It's so much better.
Everyone's so scared of confrontation that it ends up destroying
We're
relationships.
soft as a race now.
We really are. We're soft people, bro. Go have the conversation, get it sorted, and then move on. And I think if you have a culture of that, and if you develop a culture of that in your friend groups, it helps so
Oh,
much.
100%.
Because, man, then there's nothing between you.
And you guys can just rip each other endlessly and
Beautiful.
no one gets cut.
It's so much fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ripping's important.
For me, growing up, I hated confrontation. So I was the type of person to cause a lot of problems and then hide the second someone confronted me about it. That's how I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was during COVID. I went through a couple of things, and then I think I just snapped in my mind. I was like, you know what? This isn't the way to deal with things. This isn't the way to handle things. I think something, I can't remember what it was, something must have happened in COVID that I couldn't sort of handle in the moment. And then I started to analyze my life. And I was thinking, so hang on a sec. Like, I want to be that guy now that wants to kind of deal with this there and then, but my whole life I've been trying to run away from it. And like, I just felt like the biggest hypocrite. And then over time, like I said, not be perfect with it, but over time I was like, you know what? No, if there's been an issue, if there's something, I will do my best to lay it out there and then. You know, I don't care where I have to drive to. I don't care where I have to see.
Yeah.
I just got to get it done.
It's so much better. It's
Yeah.
so much better. It's healthier. You tend, and as humans, our flesh tends to take over, right? So we sit and we reflect on our own situation. I've heard stories of people, like I'm sure you guys have heard it, where someone makes up a story in their own mind, and it's like the crazy girlfriend stories, right? Where they sit and they have a conversation with themselves, then the husband walks through the door and they're like, "Why did you do X, Y, and Z?" It's like, what are you talking about? Nothing's happened. Do you know what I mean? Like you overanalyze the situation, it blows up in your mind, extreme proportions, but none of it really is.
Yeah, it's not
is
that
the
deep.
case. Sometimes,
It's not that
it's
deep.
not that deep.
Yeah, it's not
Literally.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, there's been times Like maybe one of you, I don't know, but like you thought you might have offended me, and you come up and you're like, oh, just by the way,
Bro, I'm so sorry.
yeah, sorry if I like offended you by saying that I didn't mean to. And I'm like, I didn't even think about it. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, relax. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Even if you did, I wouldn't even get offended at you.
Yeah, but that sensitivity to your fellow brothers and sisters in Christ is important because you can offend people without even knowing it.
Yeah, true.
You know what
And
I'm
it depends how closely you know them.
100%.
You have to be a bit careful what you
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
But having that sort of attitude it's so helpful because it's just like, oh, bro, like
Avoids more problems.
it does, but it's not even that. It's the empathy that's really there because if you're able to do that in a time of stuffing up, you're able to empathize with someone when they're going through something that you've got no clue about. You know what I'm saying? You're able to be that help to them. But yeah, I just really think we're blessed to have the brotherhood we do. I've been appreciating it more and more recently. I was talking to one of the younger boys the other day and I said, bro, you don't understand how blessed we are to have what we got. He goes, what do you mean? I go, bro, I went to another church for 2 years in Newcastle. Like, I was away. I did not have the boys next to me. I did not have anyone near me. I
remember that period when you came back and you were like, bro, thank God I'm back.
Yeah, seriously. Because in that 2 years, I found friends and I found people that I could hang out with, but it was not the same, bro. We've got something real special here. We really do. And I think we got to appreciate that more and more and thank God for it more and more.
I thank God for it, seeing it in the older generations that were in our church
Before us.
and that had it.
Yeah.
And they would always tell us, you know, like what we have, you know, we've got to thank God for it.
Yeah.
And it's special. And we used to see it. And then, like, you know, like you look at him like, oh, I want to grow up, I want to be like that, or I want to be like those guys that have that bond. And then you don't think much about it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But we got to see that. And then we all, without sort of any thought about it, just went and created that. Like, created like a branch off that. And now, like, we're all, it's crazy. Like, we're all in our late 20s and
We're
nearing
adults.
30. And
You're about to have a kid. You're engaged.
Yep.
You're going to get engaged eventually.
we talk on the mic like losers. You know what I mean? So, but like I was saying, and the fact that we've still got that bond.
All these years later, like, it's crazy.
Thank God. Like, you hear about so many people that don't have that in the world. Like, that don't have what we've got. It's so special.
How many stories did you hear about in COVID where someone hadn't seen another person in 6 months?
Yeah.
They were locked in their apartment. They didn't see anyone. No friends, no family, no nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
it's full on.
crazy.
Full on,
We were
bro.
doing Zoom meetings every weekend.
Yeah.
It was sick.
They were the
We had like
funnest.
30 of us on Zoom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like
Bro,
great.
we're doing
Yeah.
Bible
Plus.
studies and then the boys would jump onto COD afterwards. It was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
We did competitions for church, and then me and Stat would go and drop off the gifts.
Yeah, we dropped
The
the right
prizes.
Marie's.
We dropped,
really?
yeah. Funny story.
Hey?
Do you want to tell the story?
You tell them, mate.
So she lives in Whoop Whoop, farmland, and me and Stat finally got there, and the nav, even till now, it doesn't take you to the house. I don't know where it takes you to the house before. So me and Stat pull into the driveway, and it's dark, forest, farm, animals, everything.
What is it, about 10 p.m. at this point?
Yeah,
9, 10 p.m.?
real late. We pull in, and we have Marie on the phone. She's like, "Are you guys here?" Like, "Yeah, can you see us?" She goes, "I don't think you're at my house." Then some guy walks out with a dog and a shotgun. So it's like, "We're not here. We're not here."
No way.
Bro, just shh. And went, okay, it's not Marie's house.
That's not Marie.
real?
Yeah.
All we had was a bag of lollies.
Did you guys like put your hands out the window and be like, oh, sorry, or something? Or you
Yeah,
just
no, I was like,
gunned
oh,
it?
sorry, pal, my heart. Gone.
That's very audible. I like
What the heck? As if you didn't call the police or something.
Nah, who cares, bro? We got away from
he's probably allowed to have it there.
Maybe, but like, yeah.
No, you're not.
You're not going to pull it out of your safe.
I went to go apply for my gun license the other day,
Yeah.
and it says you have to have a reason for applying for it, and it says in like bold words, self-defense is not an adequate reason.
I guess I'll just die then. Oh, like
You live in Australia, champ. We
the
don't.
rules,
we don't
you
use
know the
guns.
rules here are unbelievable. If you break into
yeah.
someone's house, you have more rights than they do.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nuts. And squatters' rights? I watched this video about squatters.
that was the best.
You know what
video
squatters
ever.
are?
No.
Listen,
Oh.
I can't tell you.
No,
Nah,
you
I'm
need
not
to
telling
know.
that.
You
Oh,
need to know.
you don't know what
'cause
squatters
you
are?
can do it to him.
Nah, bro.
No,
Do it
don't
to
tell
him.
him.
Just stop paying your rent.
No, don't tell him anything.
Bro.
Just stop paying your rent.
Yeah.
And just sit there. You have squatters' rights. If he tries to kick you out, he can't kick you out.
Bro, it's actually stupid.
I mean, he can in Australia.
Legitimately.
Like, my boss can stop paying me and I still have to work
legitimately.
for him.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Bro.
But you're his boss.
I promise you,
so-
you'll see, like, you watched that, eh?
I watched it with you.
Yes, bro, we watched one. in the US. The US
What
is
state
crazy.
was it? It was some weird state.
Bro,
I don't know.
Was it California?
Maybe.
I think it might
Maybe
have
because
been.
they had a party.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it was. And this woman who hired an Airbnb room went in, and then as soon as it had like hit a certain point, she goes, "These are my rights. This is what I'm doing. You're not getting me out. It doesn't matter what you do." Bro, she started calling the police 4 times a day. 4 times. The cops would rock up to the house and the guy's filming everything and they're calling her by name. And they know that she's a psycho. She's got a history of fraud and squatting. No one could get her
But
out.
you know it's worse in Australia.
Bro, that's nuts.
No, it's so much
So they
worse
can
here.
actually
So
not get
dumb.
him out here as well.
Bro, it's happened to me.
What do you mean?
What?
I had a tenant in my
you
house.
did
for
too.
like-
What happened?
Bro, I just kept annoying them. I took them to tribunal, and then they finally just jetted. Bro, because they made the choice. Not because I did anything. They made the choice to
So what
leave.
do the cops do?
Nothing. They can't do anything.
Bro, and they destroyed your house?
Yeah.
They ripped his house, or did you get any
That
like
is
insurance or
ridiculous.
anything? Bro, he had to pay for all of it by himself.
We've just given people who are listening to this video ideas.
No,
Stay
listen. We want people to become Christians first, all right?
And then squat.
I know where you live.
You do. I live in your house.
You live in my,
I'm telling you right now,
live in
stop
my
paying
house.
your rent.
I gave you 2 fans, bro. Don't ruin my house, please.
Do you,
Bro, my
I'm
dad.
gonna have to think about that, aren't I?
So you guys know at my house, my parents' house, they've got a granny,
Yeah.
right? And my dad had this old guy in it, some old Australian fella, and he was living in it. And he got to a period where he stopped paying rent. And my dad was like, "Oh, you need to pay, whatever." I took him also to tribunal, and they instructed him to pay. I don't think he ended up paying, but I can't remember what happened. He ended up like getting kicked out somehow. And then my dad goes in to see what he's done to the place. The bloke just added another toilet roll holder. I don't know, bro. You go to the bathroom, there's already a toilet roll holder, and he's just drilled another one on top of it. Like, bro, do you need to wipe that much, brother? Like, what's wrong with you? And then he had broken off like all the door stops or something, like something weird, like just weird damages. That
Just inconvenient.
it's like, bro, you're on something. Like, what are you doing?
What? Bro,
Yeah.
it happened to Joseph. Bro,
Yeah.
Joseph bought his property and then tried to get the tenants out,
Yeah.
and then they squatted too.
Bro, that's so scary, eh?
Yeah,
like a nightmare.
What's it called? They had warning. You're selling a house. I'm gonna kick him.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
What suburb?
Wilmot, Penrith.
Okay,
Way.
that's explainable.
Yeah,
yes.
makes sense.
Hey, say what you will. You want to buy a property there now? It's
No, now it's
$850,000.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so months trying to kick him out. I'm speaking to real estate, to whatever. Doesn't happen. What do I do? I'm speaking with Ray. I don't know what to do. I'm dumb. Anyway, finally get them out. They just leave. They're like, oh, they find a place. They're happy. They do the inspection. Nothing wrong. A month later, house destroyed. Holes in the
Complete
wall. They came back. Door was unlocked. No forced entry, so they probably had a spare key. The walls trashed. Doors broken. Lights gone skis.
I have more questions, but I can't say them because it'll be classified as explicit.
Exactly what you
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Exactly what you think.
Yeah.
I know the question. Yes.
Yes.
that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
is pathetic.
Andy, I got 2 stories for you.
Yes.
One's a quick one. One of my tenants, because I've had many tenants, they put like hooks for like
Yeah.
clothes
Yeah.
all over the house.
What? Are these the double
So,
sided
like,
tape
wait, are
ones
you
or
talking
the
about like
drill
this?
ones?
Yeah. So the borders of the windows,
Yeah.
hooks. There's hooks
Why?
everywhere. You walk in and it's just hooks.
Is that they didn't have a wardrobe?
I don't know.
No,
Give us a built-in, buddy.
They probably thought, what is the best way I can ruin this house? Hooks. Just put hooks everywhere.
It's the cheapest.
what do
way
you
to do
mean?
it.
You walk in,
That's
like
hilarious.
now we've taken out the hooks. There's just holes everywhere. Me and my dad had to go
So they
patch
did
them up.
drill them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much worse.
It's just
You
metal
got
hooks
holes.
everywhere. You walk,
Why have you never told us
bro,
this?
bathroom, garage. Oh, the same tenants, when they had to leave, we go, you have to clean the house. They must have never cleaned a house before, because their idea of cleaning a house is like, I don't know, cleaning the outside of a car. They got the hose and started hosing the rooms. The drawers were filled with water.
Way.
They're like, yeah, we'll clean the house, no worries.
This is a meme.
They just wanted a fish tank, bro.
Tenants are the worst.
That's crazy.
It's very hard these days.
No, you've got one more. Tell us the other one.
Quickly, there's plenty of squatters in Ryde, believe it or not. So the house that we bought were next to vacant houses that are going to be knocked down. So the neighbor next to us, the one that bought the vacant house, he goes, "You guys live here all the time. Just if you guys can look over, visit every now and then, make sure there's no squatters. I'll appreciate it." So me and my dad, as we're working at the house, we'll every now and then go and check the house and whatnot. My dad will come back and he goes, "Joey, grab that wheelbarrow of dirt and go cover up where you crapped in the neighbor's yard." I go, "Pardon me?" He goes, "Yeah, just casually, yeah, like where you went to the bathroom because we didn't have a bathroom time." He goes, "In the neighbor's yard, just go cover it, like be a human being." I go, "What on earth? Why would I do that?"
What does he think?
He goes, "You didn't do that." I go, "Why would you think that I did that? Are you insane?" He goes, "It's just us two." I go, "Did you do it?"
Honestly, good reasoning.
I go, "Did you do it?" "How dare you? I'm not an animal." And I am. Okay, how do you know it wasn't a dog or a cat? He goes, "No, it was toilet paper." So some random guy just came and did his business, and my dad blamed me.
All right, but was it you?
No.
It's just us. No one else is listening.
All right, off record.
He does not listen. He does not listen.
Yeah,
Was it
Off the record.
Yeah, sorry, Jono.
No. What do you mean? Sorry, that's much better than my story.
I cannot.
Nathaniel messages me and he goes, "Bro, did you know that the neighbors have put a hole in the wall?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Bro, they've put a hole in the wall and they've covered it up with a photo." I'm like these. That's terrible. Like, what do you mean? He goes, "Yeah, bro, there's a big giant hole." Anyway, so I came over the next time. And I'll come, he goes, "Did you see the hole? Did you see the hole?" I go, "Bro, I haven't seen anything yet." And the door was wide open. Bro, they've literally covered it up with a portrait. I'm like, so not only have they put a hole in the wall, but they put hooks.
And we're not just talking any sort of photo. Like the kids were drawing something, and then just because I walk past it to enter my place, and it's
His house is behind theirs.
yeah.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
you
and
just
it's open.
unlocked a memory for me. You just gave me a flashback when
That's
you said
my
the hole in
favorite
the
story,
wall.
bro. That's my favorite story.
I love
yes.
this
so
story.
much.
Nah,
I love
please.
this story so much.
Okay,
Come on, bro.
so
This guy.
Kids.
So we were at the Bass Hill house. There was a townhouse, and okay, so I regret it because I put the hole in the wall out of anger, and now we know it's not good to be an angry fellow, and that's what I was. So
You
I'm
shouldn't
sorry.
put holes in walls.
And you shouldn't put holes in walls
Children?
that you're renting.
Don't put holes in walls.
That you're renting.
Or owning.
You're one of the worst tenants.
Just
I
don't
know.
do it.
I'm trying to be like Jono's tenants. I'll move in after they leave. Anyway, so I put it wasn't too big of a hole, but it was a hole. And so I got a wise idea to cover it up, like much like those guys. So I put this, it was kind of like a laminate paper. So it was pretty strong and it was pretty solid. I taped it over the hole. Anyway, so my dad goes to me, he's like, "Hey, we've got the inspection coming. So you just have to be home when he's here." Now I had that thing on the door covering the hole for like months then, and I forgot about it. So the guy comes up the stairs and he's like, "Oh, what's up here?" I'm like, "Oh, that's just my bedroom there." And then there's another few bedrooms. Like, "Oh, okay." And he looks at the thing on the door and he goes, "Some people think that they can hide holes, but not from me." And he runs his fingers on the thing like that. He's like, "I always feel for him." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh no, oh no, no." He's like, "Yeah, this one's good." And he keeps walking. I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "Bro, I got away with it."
Unbelievable.
Very
Wait,
good.
so where was the hole on the door?
In the door, bro.
But
Like,
he put a photo up in front of it.
I put, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a
No,
just
no,
an
no,
A4
but
piece of
I was
paper.
I thought you put bro, how'd you put a hole in the door?
I
That's
punched
impressive.
it because I was angry.
How old were you?
2
I
weeks
was
ago.
like 20. Yeah.
Bro, these boys are clickers. Him, Mick, they're clickers, bro.
And I punched it because
Bro,
I'm
trust me, I know. I used to write stories about Mick. Remember?
Mick the Linker.
Bro,
link
when he snapped that disc in half, that was too much.
The FIFA disc.
Yeah, that
Oh,
ruined
yeah.
me. That ruined me that day.
You should put that photo up in the video. That'll be very funny.
I mean, Lance sent it around recently.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he put on disc.
It looks like he's taking a bite out of the disc, bro.
He does.
He's like,
He's an angry fella, this Mickey.
yeah, we love
No,
him.
not anymore. Not anymore.
He's definitely calmed down a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Same as my dad.
Yeah.
Is he a
Beautiful, eh?
softy now, like with the grandkids?
Oh, yes.
Big softy.
Bro.
eh?
He's great with his grandkids.
Is he denying the fact that he bashed his?
No, never.
Every parent
Good.
does that.
No,
My
he
parents
laughs.
do that. Really?
Yeah, he laughs.
Bro, they deny it.
He laughs.
my
Hey,
parents,
that,
my parents are proud.
bro, if Michael
My
was here,
parents are proud.
if Michael was here, he'd tell you the story of how he absolutely bashed him for no reason. My dad just came. I can't remember the story properly, but he just came home randomly and just started hitting Michael. And then Michael was confused because he was getting hurt, but he was laughing because it was
He's like,
so
"What's
random."
going
He's like, what? He's like, what? He's like trying to realize, is he joking or not? And then he was looked at him, he's like, why are you hitting me? He's like, don't talk to me. He just walked away. Brother, what did I do? And then he went and told my mum. My mum was crying of laughter. She's like, what's wrong with you? But I love my dad, bro. But yeah, we've had some moments growing up.
What a champion, bro.
Yeah. But with the grandkids, they absolutely love him.
Yeah.
For some reason,
It's because he hasn't belted him yet.
oh yeah, oh he can't. So, but David, Stephen's youngest son, loves him so much. Like he only goes to him.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
That's so cute.
I'll be carrying him and I'll be like, you want to go jitsu? He's like straight away like that. I was like, yep, take me now.
That's cute.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah,
Good kid.
he's cute, man.
Yeah, it's
Squatters, huh? Fuck, I can't believe it. It's ridiculous.
Anyway, thank God it's not happened to me. Don't be the first.
Not yet.
I'll kill ya. I'm actually like my parents
Yeah,
bashed me.
Trust me, do it.
Nah, I can't.
I got a story about how I got bashed once. I was trying to. So my mum ducked off to the shop for 1 second, and she goes, "Hey, protect your sisters. Make sure they don't burn themselves on the heater. Winter,
How old
small
are you?
house." Bro, I was like 6 or 5. I think I was 5 to be honest. My sisters were babies, 2 or 3 years old, whatever it was. Like they're just barely walking around the house. They don't know any better. Anyway, so I had the great idea. I'm gonna get my toy box lid. I'm gonna put it in front of the heater, and that'll stop it from
Very
my
smart.
sisters touching it. Now my toy box was made of plastic, right? Like the same stuff that our bottles are made from. And what happens when you put them in heat? They melt. So my mum comes home, Johnny. Yeah, mum. What's this, bro? The lid's gone. I was like, yeah.
It's a puddle of plastic.
I was freaking out. I was like, I looked down, bro, and it's literally a puddle of plastic. It's half on the heater. It's melting all over the heater,
That's so bad.
all over the tiles. The carpet had plastic in it for the next like 10 years. You know the nice rugs, bro. The
Oh,
Turkish
the
rugs,
ones that the Lebos spend all that money on.
the cheetah print, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so, bro, I got bashed. I was trying to be good. I was like, I'm gonna protect my sisters. I'm gonna do
They
the
had
right
good intentions.
thing. Destroyed, bro. Absolutely
Imagine
belted
that, having
before
good
school.
intentions and getting bashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Happened all the time.
bro.
I
And
was
then,
growing
and
up
then
in a Lebo household.
the worst part about growing up in a Lebo household is after you get bashed, then you hear, wait till your dad gets home,
Oh,
and
and
then
you
you
get
get
bashed
bashed
again.
again.
Yeah, but then they became
worth it.
Christians, and then they wanted to explain to you that they bashed you because they loved you.
Doing this.
That was the worst.
God.
After you cried,
love
and we're
you.
like, I'm
Yeah.
never coming back home. I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving.
Did you ever do
Did
that?
you ever actually
Yes.
pack the bag? I packed the bag too.
No, I packed my bag and then I thought to myself, I was like,
Where am I
just
gonna go?
became an adult for like 1 minute and I thought to myself, how am I going to survive? And I just unpacked.
I remember once I packed my school backpack. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm never doing this again. I started packing it with clothes. I was like, where am I going to go? I'm going to go to my cousin's house. Yeah, they lived like 2 Ks away. I'm going to go to my cousin's house. Then as I got the bag, I started walking out the room. I was about to walk out the door and I thought, if I go to my cousin's house, my auntie's going to bash me. So I walked back inside.
Bro,
lose.
I did the same thing once in Guildford. Do you remember the house in Guildford?
Right.
The big one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Best house.
I can't remember what it was. I don't know what happened. And I started walking out of the house. And my idea was, I know where the station is. I was like 13, I think. I was like, I'm going to walk to the station. I'm going to catch the train to my Uncle Pete's house. And my Uncle Pete will protect me. And now my Uncle Pete is the best. He used to always, every time we were upset and he'd come over, we'd be like, Uncle Pete, this is what happened. He'd be like, stay away from Johnny. And like, he randoms us and looks after us. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Pete's house. Bro, I'm up the street near the corner shop, which is like 50 meters. I hear my dad in the background. If I have to stop my dinner, you're dead. And I'm like, what? That wasn't up, bro. I walked straight back. I was like, I'm walking back. I'm like, I would have done it too. Like, if it weren't for you meddling kids, you know what I mean? Like one of those ones,
It was always about the inconvenience.
the walk
but
of shame back
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that my dad could finish dinner.
But then low key, you're like relieved. They're like, oh yeah.
yeah, I didn't have to go. But it was always about the inconveniences. Don't make me stop my dinner. For my dad, it was, don't make me stop my game of cards. Like, they always had something.
Well, my dad was just, I just want to belt you. Yeah.
Oh, look, Michael.
For me.
Hey, okay, funny. Did you guys ever try and like stop a belting by doing something like shenanigans and then get belted more as
Oh,
a result.
yes.
Yeah, 100%.
You'll hide the belts or the spoons or the.
Yeah, that's what I did.
They'll get creative. They'll hit you with
Yeah.
anything.
My
Yeah.
dad made me choose his weapon. He'd lay them all
Oh,
out.
you told me this actually.
Yeah, he'd put the wooden spoon, the belt, a thin wire, the stick
wire?
from the tree. Yeah, like the
Like
clothes
a coat
hanger.
Because he got
He'd
creative.
undo the bro. Me being the dumb kid I was, I thought, oh, the wire coat hanger. That's the
one, yeah,
smallest.
nothing.
It's gonna hurt the least.
It was the worst one.
And he would flick his hand back up so he'd get my nails as well, bro.
It's the flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
The wooden spoons wouldn't work for me because my bum would break them.
Bro, my mum, okay.
And then you get bashed for the wooden spoon breaking
yeah.
on you. Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
Mate, I think the amount of times that my mum and dad had to go shopping just to get wooden spoons is because they kept breaking on my bum was ridiculous. So I think they just like the belts.
Need more weapons.
When you
I was
see
in the same boat.
when you see the same spoon that they smacked you with, it's cooking your food.
That's lucky. That's lucky if the wooden spoon survives. My mum broke 7 wooden spoons on me in one sitting. Again, I have ADHD. I was a psycho. 7 wooden spoons. I get bashed. I get sent to my room. Johnny! Yeah, mum. Come here. Look, you already hit me. She goes, I can't even cook dinner because there's no more wooden spoons. Bashed.
As if she just doesn't like laugh it off. How good is this? But why do they
Look,
keep
we,
anger?
look, we look back now and we laugh.
Yeah,
My mum doesn't remember all of it.
They never do.
They
bro.
never
But
remember.
bro,
Come on, bro.
it's trauma.
You had the
They never
easiest
do.
childhood.
Trauma
Nothing ever happened to
response.
you. We never touched you.
They get
I don't
offended,
remember it
like
'cause
they
I
have
did
the
it so
right.
much.
They get
Yeah,
defensive,
yeah.
like, oh, when I was 7, I was going to
Like-
school. We
Yeah.
swam through the bloody Pacific Ocean. But relax. Why you built to me with 7 wooden spoons?
When I went to school, I came up with one shoe. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah, Sushi Mango.
Oh, when I was in school, I used to climb Mount Everest to go to school. This, that. It's like, bro, relax.
Bro,
You
didn't
literally
ask.
got dropped off in 2 minutes.
Didn't ask. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't ask. You got off your horse and then there you go. You know what I mean?
Literally, probably.
Horse and
was a horse.
carriage.
Horse and carriage.
Anyway, tell us about this train situation that happened today.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. story about the
Tell me
train.
story.
Okay.
Last time it was Stat, now it's you.
Yes, so job interview today. And I'm nervous. I'm praying. I get on the train. I sit down and I open up my presentation. So I had to do a presentation for the interview, right? And I thought, all right, the train ride's like 35 minutes. It's a great amount of time for me to practice. I'm going to get another session in before I get there. I'm sitting on the train. I got my earphones in so I can kind of block out noise. Who are you going to what? What the heck? What is this? Am I going to what? Okay, what's going on, bro? I take my headphones out. There's a lady. I'm not joking. Scars all over. She's on hundreds of drugs. So many illicit substances. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on this.
Yeah, say whatever you want.
Whatever. Okay, bro. She's taken everything, bro, and she's literally sitting there in a the 6-seater.
Yeah.
Okay, she turns to the side. She looks at me, and then she puts her hand on her ear. She puts her hand over her mouth. I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like I'm the captain now, and she's like sussing me out. Like, we have a message, bro. And she did this for the entire train ride. People were coming down from upstairs to see what the heck was going on, and she sat there screaming the whole time. And I felt really bad, right? So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I can't just get up and leave now because I've already sat down, and it probably looks horrible. There's something wrong with her, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll deal with it. Bro, I should have gotten up and left. The lady was a psycho. She didn't stop, bro, screaming the whole time, and it got worse as the train ride.
Stuff that, bro.
I was horrified, bro. I was like, if this lady knows that I have the Holy Spirit, she's gonna come up and kill me. Like that's how I felt, bro. Like I was like, she's possessed for sure. Do you know what I mean? And it's probably all in my head.
No.
Like I get scared of possessed people.
I've
So like
definitely seen possessed people on the train, bro. It's pretty common, to be honest.
I thought that were just NPCs.
like her mouth moving
That as
and
well.
funny and like biting the
That's
air.
whack.
Bro, it's scary as marks all over. She scratched her own face off. Like it was scary, bro. She was blowing her nose the whole ride.
Because what is this horror movie?
Bro, I'm telling you, it was a horror movie. I wish I took a photo or something.
I
Sack.
really hope this happens to you.
No. Oh,
really
no.
Stat, as a possessed person that takes the train,
Look at all these scars. Nah, have you ever been on the train and you want to get off at the stop, but you're sitting on the edge of the 3-seater or the 2-seater, wherever you're sitting, and then the person next to you is asleep, so you can't
Yes.
really happened to me today. But I was praying from Auburn Station. This chick was KO'd, bro, next to me today.
Did you sideswipe?
No, I didn't sideswipe.
What does that
I
mean? What
literally-
does that mean?
Like as he was getting up to move past her.
Ah.
Nah, I
hear
never
that.
didn't do the side swipe.
Okay, good.
So you actually waited for her to get out of the
I-
seat.
So I had to wait for her to wake up.
Yeah.
Well, I was praying. I go, God, if she doesn't wake up, I'm going straight to
Why
the
don't you just
ocean.
wake her
Why?
up?
You just be like, excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah, but I thought, you know what? Maybe have a bit of faith in, like, maybe.
No, don't put this back on faith. Maybe you just do a
be like,
No, but this is what happened. This is what
have an
happened.
awkward confrontation.
No, but this is what happened. So I'm just watching that. She's out. I'm like, oh, fair enough. Anyway, we start approaching Guildford, and then like all of a sudden she wakes up. I was like, all right, hectic. So I go to stand up. She's back asleep. I go, no. I go, excuse me, I need to go. I get out of here, bro. She's like, oh, sorry, that's fine, whatever. I go, yeah, no, I'm like, hey. I did it. I end up in Lewisham.
Lewisham.
So you would have
From
not.
Guildford?
So
Yeah.
you would have.
Really?
Yeah, bro, the training's crazy.
You wouldn't have woken
Yeah,
her
it's
up
good training.
if she didn't get up then.
I was full thinking, I'm going to stand up on the chair and just jump on the other side.
Are
and then
you
go.
kidding me,
No.
bro?
Just
The people
wake
on
her
the
up.
trains do not care about you.
Yeah, no.
They are.
I'm still learning.
They are the most ruthless people in this world.
You know why? They're living a rough life, bro. Up at 5 o'clock just to go to a 9 o'clock job.
Brother, that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
well,
living
my
a rough
life is terrible.
You're living a rough life.
I
Takes
was,
me 20
man,
minutes to
but
drive
yeah.
to work.
Okay, must
It
be
must be
nice.
nice, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah, it must be
saying.
nice.
Loving life.
I'm going to miss getting up out of bed
And going straight to the computer.
straight to my desk.
I
Bro,
miss
what
it
a
so much,
dream.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to start losing 4 hours of my day just in travel.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
rubbish.
It completely changes your lifestyle,
Especially North Sydney.
You can't do anything anymore. 4 hours a day, you can do so much.
bro.
So much room for activities.
Yeah. So I started my new job on Monday, and I've been driving into Apparel.
Nice.
So now I'm experiencing what it's like to be Ray, and it is amazing. 20-minute drives.
Beautiful,
So I was
bro.
going North Sydney by train, and that was an hour 15 on a good day.
Ugh.
And Sydney trains is never a good day.
Nope.
It's
never.
always 2 hours. It's like you got problems. It rains one drop of water,
And
all
then the whole
lines
train
are
system
gone.
stops.
Mate, what, is the train gonna slip on the drop? Like, what's happening?
It's
It's
ridiculous.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you don't have to experience that.
Stats experienced that plenty of times.
Nah,
It's already
cuz-
said on the.
How's it been going now? You've been there for what? 1 week? 2 weeks?
2.5.
2.5 weeks. Sorry, yes.
Oh, the job's great.
Yeah.
Really love it.
Are you in the office every day or is it just...
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, okay.
Every day.
And is that permanent or is that only for a little bit?
6 months.
Yeah, okay.
And then after that, I get 1 day at home. Which
I love
will,
the hybrid
I
lifestyle.
will
bro.
super take, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
The,
I'm not
the
complaining.
hybrid's the best, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's
I'm not
no better
complaining.
way to run an office than hybrid.
Yeah.
The people are great. Yeah, no, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, like you just get tweakers on the train, like you
100%.
explained it before. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
that's it. But apart from that, bro, thank God.
Like, I've
Hey,
seen...
and Goose, you've got a... No, sorry. I was going to say you've got a new job coming up too.
Well, we'll see. But
Hopefully.
there's a few things in the work. I don't have to worry about it till next year, so it's not like.
Okay, hectic.
Yeah, it's just options that I'm looking at. But yeah, we'll see what
Beautiful.
happens.
That's exciting, bro. All the boys making moves.
Everyone's making
You're
moves.
still
bro.
on this couch with the microphone.
That's it, man. I'm just sitting here. Everyone else is growing. I'm just sitting here.
Hey, that's my talk show. host,
What do you
bro.
mean?
Don't talk about that.
Bro, you're in full-time ministry now. What are you talking about?
It's
Wow.
bro. It
I've
How
the
good is
best
that?
life. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not think I could love life more. I love, bro, and I'm not trying to pretend to be a Christian. I love it. Like, you know how we were talking about purpose before?
Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
hectic.
even though I was doing it before, doing it full time now, that being my only focus, it's hectic. So I can't wait to finish studying and then never have to do that again and just focus fully on that. It's
How long
awesome.
is left on the study?
2.5 years.
Yo.
It'll go, bro. Look how
It'll
old
go
we are
quick.
now, bro. It's going to disappear in 2 seconds.
Yeah, we're like 300-400 months old, bro.
Yeah, I'm 348 months.
And you guys grew about 348 months listening to this chat. But listen, we appreciate it. So thank you so much for joining us for another Have a Chat episode. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and maybe we can get more people jumping onto trains like Stato and Jono and the rest of the boys over here. Ladies and gents, boys, thank you so much for jumping on.
Thanks so much. Jump
Thanks,
on the Have a
lads.
Chat train.
Goose, it's good to have you back, mate.
Thanks for having me.
And Magic Mind, we want to thank you.
Yes.
All right.
It's good.
Get out of here. Thanks, gents.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye.
That was hectic. That was so good.
That was a quick end. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.